I got hit by a car. And when I woke up in the hospital, the girl I loved for 7 years looked at me and said, "We're just ordinary friends."
Temporary memory loss हो सकता है.
That's when I realized I had already lost her. Isin, Part 1. The cold truth. The white hospital lights felt blinding.
Is that so?
My head was still heavy, my thoughts unclear. The doctor had just told me I might have temporary memory loss, so I joked. I looked at her and asked softly, "Who are you?" She paused for just a second. Then she said calmly, "We're just ordinary."
No one knew. We were in a relationship.
Friends. No smile, no hesitation, no emotion, just cold distance. The words I wanted to say got stuck in my throat. Because suddenly this didn't feel like a joke anymore. Shh. Part 2. A love that was already dying. No one knew about us. Not our colleagues, not our bosses. We had been together since college. 7 years. We entered the same company, grew together, fought for promotions, competed like strangers, and slowly, somewhere along the way, we became exactly that, strangers. I had asked her many times, should we make our relationship public? But she always avoided the question. Back then, I didn't understand why. Now, I finally did.
I started.
Topic 3.
Are we still even?
The signs I ignored. The first sign was him. Diego, a new intern,
And today,
young, confident,
I got
too
my
confident.
answer.
Rumor was he was the boss's son. At first, she said, "He's not my type." I believed her
His
because I
name
trusted
was
her.
Diego.
But trust doesn't stop reality. One day, I logged into her old music account. An account we used together in college. Thousands of hours of shared memories. Songs she dedicated to me. Songs
Would you
that
like to have
defined our
dinner with
love.
me tonight?
All gone. Deleted. Replaced with something else. K-pop playlists. The kind she never liked. The kind he listened to.
Would you like to have dinner
That was
with
the
me
moment I should have understood. But I didn't. I stayed silent. I was discharged from the hospital. No messages from her. No calls. Just a bouquet of flowers. I thought they were from her. So I called. "Can you pick me up?" Silence. Then she replied, "I'm busy."
Right now.
Busy? For the first time, I asked, "With what?"
It's the first time you
She didn't
said
answer.
to me.
I hung up. That's when something inside me finally broke. Later, I found out the flowers weren't even from her. They were from a stranger. The same stranger who had hit me with his car. I laughed. Not because it was funny, but because it hurt too much. Calm breakup. When I got home, she was already there, sitting on the sofa, smiling at her phone. A soft, genuine smile, the kind she hadn't given me in a long time. I stood there, watching. Then I said quietly, "Let's break
I
up."
think
No shouting,
it's better
no
if we go
drama,
our separate ways.
just silence. She didn't ask why. She
It's
already
better
knew.
if we go our separate
Then she
ways.
looked at me, confused. "Daniel, why don't you look sad?" I smiled, because I had already been sad. When she ignored my messages, when she chose him, when she said we were just friends, I had already mourned us.
Are you leaving?
Before she left,
because of the
I asked
boss's
one
son?
last question. Is it because he's the
leaving me
boss's son,
because of
or
the
just
boss's
because
son?
it's him? She paused,
Are you leaving
then
me
said, people
because of the
always
boss's
want
son?
to move higher. That answer told me everything. I saw them together, laughing, happy, like I never existed. Then my colleague told me something. They're together. And worse, she might get promoted because of him. I didn't react. Because deep inside, I already knew. Then she came to my office, looked me straight in the eyes, and said, "You should resign." At that moment, I realized something terrifying. She didn't just stop loving me, she stopped respecting me. A few days later, there was a company dinner. Everyone important was there. The boss sat at the head of the table. Diego sat beside him, proud, confident, like he owned everything. Then suddenly, the boss stood up and said, "I have something to announce." The room went silent. He looked across the table and said, "Daniel, come here."
I have something
My
important
name.
to announce.
Everyone froze, even her. Then he said something that changed everything. "Come meet your father." Silence. Complete silence. Her glass slipped from her hand. Diego's face turned pale, and I just smiled. I walked forward, calm, confident, and placed my hand on Diego's chair. Move. That was the moment. Everything he believed collapsed. He wasn't the heir. I was. Days later, she came to see me. For the last time, she said, "Can we at least be friends?" I looked at her
Friends.
and said calmly,
Daniel
"Friends?
ruined my future.
If
and
I
my
wasn't who
career.
I am, you would have destroyed my career, my future, my life." Then I said the final words,
There was
"There's
never
no
ego or
even
hatred.
between
I
us.
never wanted this to
You
happen.
owe me, and we are strangers now." Time passed.
After
I
the
moved
painful
forward,
breakup, Daniel
took
focused on his
control of
work
my
with renewed
life,
determination.
my
Each day,
future,
he became more
my
confident, productive,
empire.
and respected.
As
He
for
was slowly
her,
healing and moving forward
she
with his
started
life.
from zero again, climbing, the same way she once chose to. And Diego? He lost everything, because fake status never lasts. Fake love always reveals itself. Respect is more important than attachment. Never beg someone to stay. And most importantly, the one who stays silent is often the strongest.